Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Moon's Man Dan here, and I just want to slowly start working everybody into the mindset that it takes to be a man. You know, as men, we've really lost our way, and I truly know, not even just believe. I know that I figured it out now. What it takes to be an actual man in this society, because it's stripped it away from us over the last couple of decades, especially. So every day, no matter what, you need to be getting up, getting out, and doing something active. I believe the first step to mastery as a man is the physicality of it. You need some sort of martial art, some sort of physical activity. You have to be, a man should be in shape. A man should be able to defend his household with some sort of guarantee that it, at the very least, it's going to be competitive. Doesn't matter your height, doesn't matter your weight. You should be in shape enough to where you can take on, you can hold your own against just about anybody. It doesn't matter what your size is, what your weight is. I don't care. You need to be active. A lot of men these days don't do anything. So we're done with that. We're done with that now. We need to start doing something. I'm on my way to the gym right now. I'm not gonna make this a big video, a long video, but I just wanted to put this out there because we need to do this every day. Every day we need to stress ourselves to a degree as a man, because we're too laid back, we're too relaxed these days. So with this whole coronavirus thing going around, and we're already in July, with this thing going around, it really made me realize how helpless we are as men, and what we need to do to get that on track. Number one, why don't most of us have guns? We need guns. We need to protect ourselves. Let's say, shit really hit the fan, and I'm not saying to be aggressive, obviously, but as far as protection is concerned, a man should be able to protect his family. That's our duty. It's our duty to protect our family. So this weekend, you heard it right here first, I'm going to purchase my first gun, and I'm going to be learning how to do it. I'm going to be showing all this, and don't just watch these videos. Obviously, go and check out other people's videos. This channel is here to get the mentality of men back together, because I can tell it's lost. It's lost. It's lost. We got to do better. I see guys just, I play video games too, maybe more than a lot of people, but you got to have some sort of balance where it can't just be, you can't just be out of shape eating Doritos and drinking Mountain Dew, you know what I mean? You can't be doing that. That's not attractive, number one. So we're going to focus on the physicality of it first. Getting the body back. Retaking over your body. So that way you can basically, once your body is intact and you have control over your physical body, you can press that into other avenues, and you'd be surprised at how far that'll stretch. You'll be surprised. So I'm going to go over some stuff following after this video. I'm actually just going into the gym now. I'm not going to be filming in there, infringing upon people's privacy. So after this, I think right after this video, I'm going to play something called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And that's going to be the first step for everyone out there. And if there are ladies in here, this is for them too. This is for everybody. But for right now, I got to focus on the men, because I noticed that we are really lost. Everyone's lost in a way, but right now I can clearly see how the men are lost, because, well, I'm a man. So we're gonna get back on track. I can see this is I think this is my life's calling. I really do. Just because of how clearly I see what I need to do now, and I know that it's going to be a process, and that's why I'm documenting it all. So watch this video. This The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. Okay guys, this is the video that I said I was going to play after the gym. I'm back home from the gym, so I'm going to play it. I'm not going to play all of it, but I will put the link to it in the description. I'm going to play enough for you guys to understand what the power of this video is and why you should practice the things in it. So without further ado, here we go, Mr. Earl Nightingale.
I'd like to tell you about the strangest secret in the world. Some years ago, the late Nobel Prize-winning Dr. Albert Schweitzer was in London, and a reporter asked him, "Doctor, I'd like to tell you about the strangest secret in the world." Some years ago, the late Nobel Prize-winning Dr. Albert Schweitzer was being interviewed in London, and a reporter asked him, "Doctor, what's wrong with men today?" And the great doctor was silent a moment, and then he said, "Men simply don't think." It's about this that I want to talk with you. We live today in a golden age. This is an era that man has looked forward to, dreamed of, and worked toward for thousands of years. But since it's here, we pretty well take it for granted. We in America are particularly fortunate to live in the richest land that ever existed on the face of the earth, a land of abundant opportunity for everyone. But do you know what happens? Well, let's take 100 men who start even at the age of 25. Do you have any idea what will happen to those men by the time they're 65? These 100 men who all start even at the age of 25 believe they're going to be successful. If you ask any one of these men if he wanted to be a success, he'd tell you he did. And you'd notice that he was eager toward life, that there was a certain sparkle to his eye, an erectness to his carriage, and life seemed like a pretty interesting adventure to him. But by the time they're 65, 1 will be rich. 4 will be financially independent. 5 will still be working. 54 will be broke. Now think a moment. Out of the 100, only 5 make the grade. Now why do so many fail? What has happened to the sparkle that was there when they were 25? What's become of the dreams, the hopes, the plans? And why is there such a large disparity between what these men intended to do and what they actually accomplished? When we say about 5% achieve success, we have to define success. And here's the best definition I've ever been able to find. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. If a man is working toward a predetermined goal and knows where he's going, that man is a success. If he's not doing that, he's a failure. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Rollo May, the distinguished psychiatrist, wrote a wonderful book called Man's Search for Himself. And in this book he says, the opposite of courage in our society is not cowardice. It is conformity. And there you have the trouble today. It's conformity, people acting like everyone else without knowing why, without knowing where they're going. Now think of it. In America right now, there are over 18 million people 65 years of age and older. And most of them are broke. They're dependent on someone else for life's necessities. Now, we learn to read by the time we're 7. We learn to make a living by the time we're 25. Usually by that time, we're not only making a living, we're supporting a family. And yet, by the time we're 65, we haven't learned how to become financially independent in the richest land that has ever been known. Why? We conform. And the trouble is that we're acting like the wrong percentage group, the 95 who don't succeed. Now, why do these people conform? Well, they really don't know. These people believe that their lives are shaped by circumstances, by things that happen to them, by exterior forces. They're outer-directed people. A survey was made one time that covered a lot of men, working men, and these men were asked, why do you work? Why do you get up in the morning? 19 out of 20 had no idea. If you ask them, they'll say, well, everyone goes to work in the morning, and that's the reason they do it, because everyone else is doing it. Now let's get back to our definition of success. Who succeeds? The only person who succeeds is the person who is progressively realizing a worthy ideal. Is the person who says, I'm going to become this, and then begins to work toward that goal. I'll tell you who the successful people are. A success is the school teacher who's teaching school because that's what he or she wants to do. The success is the woman who's a wife and mother because she wanted to become a wife and mother and is doing a good job of it. The success is the man who runs the corner gas station because that was his dream. That's what he wanted to do. The success is the successful salesman who wants to become a top-notch salesman and grow and build with his organization. A success is anyone who is doing deliberately a predetermined job because that's what he decided to do deliberately. But only 1 out of 20 does that. That's why today there isn't really any competition unless we make it for ourselves.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there. I think that is enough to kind of let you know what it's about and the importance of it. And there's a lot of really important information just in that first few minutes that I played. I'm going to put a link in the description, and I suggest that you guys listen every day, because we are slowly just losing our touch with who we are, just based on our everyday activities, such as going to work or going grocery shopping. We're slowly but surely just, becoming part of the herd and losing our individuality and our hunger and ultimately our manhood. So listen to this every day. That this is going to be the first step. So whatever, you'll understand this next part I'm going to say once you get further into the video. But once you decide what your specific thing is to work on, stick to that, and that's going to be our homework of sorts for the first 30 days. And I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Once again, Moons Man Dan signing out.